LoreWarrior vehicles. Skoda Iveco Burro trucks. A mainstay of supporting units, the utility truck comes in many varieties along the same theme. A large open cargo bed with a crew compartment mounted on a rugged chassis that can negotiate tough terrain. Used for everything from delivering the latest Bossony Trivid theatre system to safely extricating live ammunition from a recent battlefield, these vehicles are a dime a dozen on almost every world in the known universe. Though primarily designed for utility work, a smaller segment of the population uses them for cross-country racing, long-distance trekking, and even a sport called mudsliding, common amongst the Trinity worlds of the Free Worlds League and in the outback of the Federated Suns. Design parameters have changed little since the late 20th century, as the simple form and function allow these vehicles to fulfill a myriad of roles. Less common are the fusion-powered, heavy-duty trucks that use to populate Terran bases. Using less weight for a more efficient engine, these vehicles allowed more utilitarian tools to be attached for mission-specific profiles. Most common were the Bomb Duster series, a six-wheeled truck with off-road capability that mounted a heavy bulldozer blade and a military-grade armor set. Used to comb recent battlefields, the bomb dusters would sweep the area of any unexploded ordnance before gravedigger and salvage teams arrived, keeping these vital support troops from being needlessly harmed. Of special note are the Burro HD trucks and its military-grade brother, the Burro II, employed by several Chaos March militia units. Each wheel on the chassis contains an independent motor that can help the chassis traverse even the most difficult and unstable terrain. With a large suspension frame, Burros and Burro IIs have been known to cross even the jagged wastelands of Kath, with little impact on their overall speed. Equipped with a manipulator arm in the front, the lighter Burro can grab unexploded ordnance at a safe distance and remove it to a shielded trailer where it can be exploded safely. Towing the trailer is no problem, as the Burro is designed to tow most light to medium weight vehicles. Versatile in the extreme, the Burro II is beginning to appear outside the Chaos March, as Iveco begins to place new factories in the nearby League and Confederation. Already, salvage teams from several mercenary units have bought up the entire 3066 production run. Because of its popularity, Iveco are planning several variants to fit an even wider array of environments, including underwater and near vacuum. Yeah, I thought I'd get back to some of the, the standard civvy type vehicle stuff. And the Skoda Iveco trucks are an interesting one. You have the type is the Skoda Growler Service Utility Truck, weighs 1,000 kilograms. It's an IC engine, that cruiser 6, flank of 9. So not actually bad speed, given that. Obviously, armor value is literally 1 across the whole thing, with the same on its internal structure. It features amphibious off-road ultralight chassis and control modifications, 4 crew seats in total, 4 handheld searchlights, a ladder that's about 20 meters, and a manipulator arm. Then there's also the Iveco Burro Heavy Support Truck, which has 2 armor value except for the rear, and 1 internal, same 6 and 9 speed. And it has it's considered to be armoured off-road tractor chassis and control modification with 3 seats, 5 handheld searchlights, and a manipulator arm. And finally, the Iveco Burro II Super Heavy Cargo Truck, which is actually well armoured. It is a 3 and 5 vehicle because it weighs 50 ton, and has 25 on the front, 20 on the sides, and 13 armour on the rear with 5 internal spaces. This thing can actually take quite a few hits. If it were to be used for any kind of combat. It has 13 tons of standard cargo space with a rear door. Features is armoured off-road environmentally sealed chassis, essentially, with control modifications and a mounted searchlight on the front. Unfortunately, the picture only shows the one truck, and I'm not really sure which one it is, to be honest. Frankly, it doesn't really look like any of the trucks that are described here. There's no manipulator arm that can be seen in the artwork, and I'm not quite sure what the back of it is. It looks like it has a machine gun on the back of the trailer section there. I'm not 100% sure which one of these it's supposed to represent, but you get the idea anyway. It's a very common, very important vehicle that's used. I like the note that several mercenary companies have bought a load of these things already, and that there's plans to increase production and obviously get these kind of things rolled out even further into the Inner Sphere. you know, at least these particular models. It's nice to have these little side notes and stuff like that. It gives you an idea of something a bit more going on than like merc units rocking in and just buying all the mechs. You know, that they're also thinking logistically. They're thinking like, well, we need to be able to move shit around, and yeah, a load of trucks is one of the things to get all of your stuff moved on and off dropships quickly and in large quantities. So there we go. So yeah, that's the Iveco Skoda Burro trucks. So yeah, interesting one. But thanks for listening, everybody. I'll catch you next time. And yeah, have a good week. Bye bye.